A little bit of wood this year, 5 cord. And it got here before it snowed. Been about 15 minutes, if that. Sure beats doing it by hand. Nice load of wood. Busy day. That was my buddy's home there. He's heading to the woods too. And he's unloaded. We got to sweep up the road, and I'll give you a shot of the pile here in a few minutes. Yeah, did a nice job unloading this. There we go. 5 cord. Road swept. Just got to get him to that and get that. And that's taken care of. Technically, we're not supposed to do this unloading off the side of the road, but he's been doing this for me for quite a few years, so hopefully our next place will have a spot where we can get the truck right in the yard. So that's why he gets it done up quick, but doesn't leave too many marks in the road. There's last year's mark, and that's this year's marks. So anyways, that's the wood. It's here. Now we gotta cut this up so I can sort the big stuff, put it with that, get the splitter, and do this all up at once. So there is a few big ones in there. That's a pretty good sized slug. And this is maple, little, I think I counted 3 sticks of white birch. There they are right there. that one and that one, which I don't mind those, so I'll just cut those up for kindling. And there's quite a bit of ash in it. That's ash right there, right on top. And I'm going to save one of those because I need a new axe handle. And ash makes a good axe handle. So, anyways, I got to get back to work on the Toyota in here. Put the emergency brake cables on it. The old ones are just seized completely up. I'll give you a shot of that here in a few minutes, and then I'll show you where I'm at on the truck. And it's come along pretty good. In between this and this, we might get that engine out this weekend. Might. This is the Toyota Corolla or Tercel, and both emergency brake cables are seized up. I tried to get them unseized, but ended up going and getting new ones, a new spring kit. So I got the other side done. It's working properly. But this side is seized up too. So I'm just going to clean this all out, put all the new springs on, and yank that cable out of there, and go from there. Get this done. I put a boot on the front axle on this side. It had a big tear in it. Did that yesterday, and did a little work to the truck, which looks like a bomb went off in there. But I'll give you a shot of that in probably an hour, because this is no pleasant job to change this thing, not especially when it's all seized up. So, anyways, we'll be back, and it's a very nice day. She's just about a John Kerry day here. So, you know, it's probably close to 80 degrees outside, and it's really funny because I got my wood in the warm weather. That's really weird. So, anyways, we'll be back here. Well, got it back together this fire. I had to modify this cable. That end was totally different. The bolt holes were wider apart, and yeah, you can see it's got all different. Must be because it's aftermarket. I'll have to put some seam sealer or something in there to seal it up, because I got a little bigger than what I needed it. But it'll work, and I'll seal that up so it'll keep the water out. Now let's got the hub back on, drum, bearings, and get her adjusted up, and this one should be done. So hopefully she can take it and it'll pass road inspection this time, because can't find nothing more wrong with it. And I should have looked a little closer when I had it here, and I would have fixed it then. But I was in a hurry, so I had a tore boot, and missed that just totally completely. And I knew the brake cables were dragging a little, but I thought it would work itself out because the car was sitting so long. But it is totally seized up solid. Both of them were. So the only way to go when it comes to cables is to replace them. So I'll be back. Well guys, she's done. She's done about an hour ago. It is now 5 after 3, and I'll show you around probably the messiest garage in the bunch. There's parts laying everywhere. As soon as I get the engine lifted out, I'm backing the truck out and cleaning up in here. I have most of the wires separated from the engine and out of the block here, the fuse block that goes under the hood. There's more in there. Got one harness right out. This is the one for the headlights, which is here somewhere. Actually, it's that green block. The red block's for the cab. No, it's not. That's for the tail end. Goes from here back to the gas tank and tail lights and stuff like that. This was one here to the cab, the big white one. I've taken lots of pictures, videos, and as far as I know, I got everything disconnected from the cab to the engine. So my next step is to tomorrow is I'm going to lift the engine a little bit so it'll slide ahead. I got one more motor mount bolt to take out, and it's that one right in there, that top one. All the lower ones snapped off on me for some reason. I got this side out fairly easy. As you can see, the motor is free of the mounts, and once I pick it up a little, I may try to get the big mount out of the way, the one that's attached to the frame. I'm not sure if I have to or not, but I got the dry shaft out. I did a lot of this through the week. Just come out and did a little something every night. And I got the transmission mount disconnected. There was just one little nut there. Looks like a compression nut. And I got all the nuts off the cross member. So once I get her started, I can take those bolts out and get that cross member out of there, get the Y pipe out of there, because the Y pipe won't come out. She's kind of trapped. I got the shifting cable off. It's taken a long while, but like I said, I'm going slow and marking everything. I did have one little mishap. I caught one of my tags on fire and melted the tape on one of the injector plugs. So I'm going to peel that off before I even do anything and make sure I didn't damage any of the wires. I don't think I did. I caught it in time. So, and I'll retape that because it was just the one here that got it. So I think it's okay. So this is where I'm at on the truck, and I'm done for the day. And tomorrow I'll come out, like I said, and kind of pick up on it a little bit and see if I can pull that harness up off of the transmission, because I think I got everything disconnected, but I can't see anymore. So she has to come ahead a little, and I may disconnect these lines once I move it ahead a little. So anyways, also, oh yeah, HPR, those little wrenches for the fuel line, those little round plastic things, Canadian Tire still has them, but they only have a pack of three different sizes. So I'm going to look around, see if I can get the whole set like you got there, and that way I'll have them for down the road. So thanks for showing that. I was so excited, I never run into that before. So, but I'll have them in case I ever do. And also, oh yes, Richard Miller put me on to, there is a special plate that goes in the valley here that you take the valley pan out and sits in there, and it's got chain hooks in it for lifting the LS engines. I probably won't buy one because, well, I'm not going to lift these engines all the time, so I'll just probably end up going with trying to bolt off the head, make sure it's in there really good, because I had a few guys mention that they've lifted from the head. If I can get a bolt in the block, that's what I'll do, because it's steel. I'm just a little nervous of the aluminum, but like people say, they do it all the time, and my buddy up the road said he's done it too, so, and hasn't hurt anything. So that's probably the way we go. Going to use chain blocks unless it won't lift it, and then I'll have to borrow my brother's engine lift and go from there. Anyways, also I want to thank Blazer 02LS. He was very kind to send me the files for all the wiring on these harnesses on the truck, and there is a whack of them, all those. So I should be good on the wiring, and he sent the files, and my wife, she copied them all off for me. Some of them are starting to make sense now as I'm taking different stuff apart, but there's a lot there that don't know. We'll get to that. But like Bruce said, we're just going to get it out, get it into Nova, and get it started. And that'll be a big accomplishment. And then I'll go back and tidy things up, and like Blazer 02LS said, make a list of what I want in the Nova from the truck, and we'll go from there. So but right now this is going to take a while, because once I get the engine out, I'm going to back the truck out, clean up this god awful mess, and sort things out, get them in the right places, put things that I do need and things I don't need in a couple different places, and get organized again, set the engine off to the side, bring the truck back in without the box so I can get that harness there out. There's not much holding it under the cab, it's all behind the cab on the gas tank and tail lights and stuff like that. And then I'll work away at stripping out the inside. I did take some plastic off of here. I've been spreading the word that I have parts to get rid of around the body shops here. So all the plastic and stuff I've been taking off is really, really good shape. Like this, for instance, goes across under the windshield. Well, if that was wiped down, it would look like brand new, and it all come off really, really good. So hopefully I can get rid of that stuff and get the mess kind of thinned out a little. But anyways, yeah, I thank everybody for helping out there. This stuff's been, whew, yeah, been a great help. So yeah, I'm done for the day. I can only work at this so long, and I get overwhelmed, so I got to get away from it. And like I said, it's been a long day, working on that tie all day for my stepdaughter, and got it straightened away, I hope. And hopefully they don't find anything else wrong with it. I can't, so, but I'm not a mechanic either, so hopefully that's it. And hopefully tomorrow we'll get this engine lifted out of this truck. The truck kind of backed out there, and I can clean up in here, because it's hard to walk around. Believe me, there's tools everywhere, parts everywhere, and just a mess. So anyways, guys, gonna let you go there. And again, thanks for watching and all the comments. And we're going forward, just forward. So we'll see you later. Have a good one.